All right, good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, I should say. Today is a really exciting day for Murfreesboro, for Rutherford County, and for that matter, the entire Middle Tennessee region. I feel like I need to make a comment before we get started. I by no means want to put a damper on this exciting announcement, but I think on behalf of the City Council, I want to make a comment on the tragic events that happened at MTSU last night. The shooting and the needless death was unfortunate, and certainly, as a dad who has 18-year-old boys, that's not who we are as a community, and that's not who we are in providing a safe and livable community that's attracting so many people and attracting so many different businesses that are coming to this area. That said, we work with some of the finest law enforcement professionals in this country, and I have no doubt that they are working and will make sure that the perpetrators are found and brought to justice. So with that being said, I want to make sure that in our thoughts and prayers, we include the families and the victims of all of those that were affected last night. And not just that, Blackman's graduation tonight is at MTSU, and we want to make sure that that people know that this community is safe and that we're going to do everything we can to continue to protect them. So moving forward, today is an extremely significant event in not only the history of this city, but the many things that we've been working on. Before that, I want to make sure and recognize several people who are here and that continue to help make Murfreesboro a great place to live. We have my colleagues and, more importantly, I would say my friends who serve on the City Council with me. Here we have Vice Mayor Madeline Scales-Harris. We have Sean Wright. We have Kurt Wade, and he's hiding. There's Bill Shacklet, who serves. Councilman LaLance and Councilman Martin couldn't be here, but you will not find finer individuals that want to help and do the right thing for Murfreesboro. We also have several members from our Planning Commission. We have Chase Salas. We have, Chase, raise your hand. We have Warren Russell. We have longtime commission member and chairman, Kathy Jones. And we also have Jamie Averwater, who's here. Representing our fine state, and I'm proud to say that you will not find a better delegation in this state. You have Representative Mike Sparks. Where's Mike? There's Mike. We have Senator Don White, who's here. We have Representative Tim Rudd, who's here. And I think Shane Reeves is on his way here. But and we also have former Representative Joe Carr, who's also here. So we thank y'all for what you do in supporting the municipalities of Rutherford County. And last but not not last, but we also have my friend Paul Latour, representing the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce, who Paul and his team work every day to help bring and continue to help small businesses in Murfreesboro. And last but not least, there are days like today that we get to come up and we get to take a lot of credit for what's happening inside the city of Murfreesboro. Things like today and the great things that are happening in this city could not be accomplished without the staff and the many employees who make Murfreesboro a great place to live. So to all of those of our employees who are here, thank you for what you do, and thank you for helping push the vision that the City Council has for our residents out into the community. So with that being said, today is a significant announcement that we are proud to be able to announce for the Murfreesboro residents, for Rutherford County, and for Middle Tennessee. It's my pleasure to announce that we have an exciting project that's coming to Murfreesboro, Notes Live Campus, that will be on Medical Center Parkway. We have a short video that we want to play for you, and then it'll be my pleasure to ask J.W. Roth, who is the president of Notes Live, to be able to come up and make this significant announcement. So if you will, take a look at the video.
There are few things in life more precious than the memories we make with our friends and family. For me, those memories have always been made around amazing food and great entertainment. tell you what gets me out of bed every morning. It's the opportunity that I've been given to create unforgettable experiences in unbelievable locations. Hello, my name is J.W. Roth, and I'm the chairman and CEO here at Notes Live. We're a world-class hospitality and entertainment company based here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Let me start by thanking you for your interest in our company. As we speak, we are growing our multi-million-dollar Colorado campus here at home, as well as expanding into the Nashville and Atlanta markets. Our new campus in Murfreesboro will be without competition, but still close enough to Nashville to benefit from the city's reputation as a major music hub. This campus will combine our Sunset Music Coliseum concept in Colorado Springs with our all-in-one Bourbon Brothers and Boot Barn Hall concept in Gainesville, creating a mega center for music and events. We believe our campus here in Murfreesboro is going to rock the city's entertainment offerings. I hope we've made you as excited as we are about the big things to come. I'm J.W. Roth. I'll see you at the show.
Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee, I would argue with you that the history of music and the history of entertainment in Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee is unparalleled in this country, specifically with Nashville being so close. So it's my pleasure to introduce someone who's going to help continue to bring the music to the forefront here in Murfreesboro, J.W. Roth.
Who likes rock and roll? Yeah, we like rock and roll. Before we get started, I've got one little presentation that I'm going to make here, but Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, I thank you for having us here. I'm going to invite, there we go, Mr. Mayor. This is what we do back home, and we wanted to present this to you as a thank you for having us in Murfreesboro and introducing us to your great city. We can't wait until somebody walks out on that stage and plays this in this city. Awesome. Come up here. Since we started this project, you have been front and center. Go right up here. You have been front and center making this thing happen. And came out and visited us in Colorado Springs and taken a great show out there. And we couldn't be more thankful for his encouragement and his help as we process this. You're welcome. He knows how to play. Yeah, exactly. Kurt, thank you. Greg, Sam Huddleston, Gary Whitaker, everybody that helped make this thing happen, I can't thank you enough. We are so dang excited to be building this project down here. As some of you might know, I have spent the last 25 years in the packaged good business. I'm the founder of Roth Premium Foods. And so I've been in a pretty boring business for all of these years. But from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head, I love live music. So a few years ago, I sat down with my wife and my family, and I said, you know what? Dad's going to kind of shift gears here. My son's far smarter than I am, so he was able to take over our company. And I announced that I was going to go out and spend my kids' inheritance over the last part of my year. So that's what I've been doing. We started by putting together a great team in Colorado Springs and building a world-class music campus there. Consisting of Bourbon Brothers Smokehouse and Tavern, which is a 12,000-foot, 5-star smokehouse. I always tell people, I don't know if you're religious or not, but we serve the same meatloaf that they serve in heaven. That's how good it is. We went on from that to build a 16,000 square foot, 1,400 person indoor concert venue which we think is one of the best in the country. It's a Martin sound system. It has been recognized by almost every artist that has played there as one of the best places they have ever played. When I set out to build that campus, we as a team wanted to build it so that sort of the look of this group here is the demographic that we serve. We serve demographic that's sort of into 90s and today's country, as well as classic rock. So it's a little bit older, an older demographic. I will go to about any place to see live music because I love live music. And a lot of the places I go, my wife won't go. So I had to build a place that not only would I go, but my wife would go. Because I figured if my wife would go, just like what we're going to build here, it's going to be classy enough that I can get everybody to want to go. Which means that, for my wife, she's not going to go to a place that has long lines in the bathroom, or unhandy parking, or sticky tables, or any place where you could possibly lose a tooth. Which those are the places that have the best live music. But I had to build a place that she would go to that have the same kind of music, but in an environment that she would go to. So that's what we built. And today, the Boot Barn Hall in Colorado Springs is one of the greatest small to mid-sized venues of its kind. Across the highway from that, we're just getting ready to break ground on an 8,000-seat world-class amphitheater that will host some of the biggest acts in the country. We're set to build 2 of these, one there and one here. They're set to be the most luxurious amphitheaters ever built. Our amphitheaters will consist of, at least in Colorado Springs, consist of 60 fire pit suites where people can enjoy live music in an environment they've never been able to enjoy live music in before. They will all include 5-star restaurants built into the amphitheater in Colorado Springs. And these projects are, from the beginning, I told BCA and Jeff Cutter, who happens to be here today from Atlanta, that when we build these, the goal is to be over the top. We're not building just any amphitheater. We're not building just any campuses. We're building campuses that are over the top. So currently, that's what we have in Colorado Springs. We're currently under construction and building in the northern Atlanta market of Gainesville, and we are pumped beyond pumped to break ground, hopefully this fall, here in Murfreesboro, and build one of the most luxurious amphitheaters and music campuses ever built. The campus should generate about 600 to 650,000 visitors a year to the campus. The campus will attract about 50% of folks outside of the Rutherford County line. So it's great for the EDC and for everybody that is involved in their businesses here in Murfreesboro. Our goal, like it was at home, is to create a tide that will lift all of the boats. And so that's what we're up to. And we can't be any more excited than that. So with that, I'm not going to stand up here and talk all night long, but I'm going to be here and have the opportunity to spend some time together. And tickets will be on sale sometime about this time next year. I'll let you know who's playing, and I'll see you at the show.
Folks, this is going to be exciting for Murfreesboro. JW, we have said for years that, this is our house, and typically you don't invite people into your home that is not family. I think that's one of the great things about Murfreesboro, is that although we're one of the fastest growing cities in the country, we've got 160,000 residents, we are still family here in Murfreesboro. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't give the key to anything at my house to anyone other than family. So on behalf of the entire city council, we want to give you the key to the city of Murfreesboro.
Wow, that is awesome. Mr. Mayor, thank you. Thank you.
I want to thank everyone for coming. We are going to be available after this in the council. You want to do the council chamber? we'll stay here in the room in front of the podium. Myself, JW, Craig Tyndall will all be here to answer questions if the media would like to ask any of those. So thank you all for again for coming to Murfreesboro for this exciting announcement. And we'll see. JW, am I going to be the first act to play at the?
Dang right.
All right. Well, the city council is going to be playing the first act. I'm just going to sit in the back. So anyway, thank y'all for coming. We look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.